As you may or may not know, I do a live stream of the Jim and Sam show every morning. Other channels do it as well. But the reason why I do it is because the people in my live chat, we like to call in and try and get on the show. And ever since yesterday, we've been trying to call in and specifically ask about the Worm documentary that Porcelain made and about to get like confirmation if Anthony is banned from the Comedy Cellar or not. So yesterday just couldn't get through. Today they came up with a huge bullshit excuse not to take any of our calls. Now this was I have this confirmed by 6 different people. 3 people in my chat, Ian Ellis being one of them. And then I went over to, the main Jim and Sam channel, who's streaming at like 500 people. I asked them to call in, and they got the same thing. So then, lastly, I called in. And I said, hey, I want to ask Jimmy about this thing. But it wasn't about the Jim Norton Worm documentary. That's what everyone else was asking about. I wanted to ask about, is Anthony banned from the Comedy Cellar? Now, who's running the phones? I think, is it Pool Party Rob or someone? I don't fucking know. Some little weasel fuck voice motherfucker. So, I tell him what I want to talk about, and he goes, oh, we already have someone else on the line asking about that. And then he says to me, I promise. Like, I was questioning him or something. Like, but you could tell he said, I promise, in such a, I'm fucking lying. That line was delivered to everybody. We already have someone on the line about that. Now, to test this, I called and they were asked a different question, but they gave me that same excuse. There was nobody else on the other line asking if fucking Anthony was banned from the Comedy Cellar. And even if there was, you can't have more than one person on the line with the same question? Well, when did this new fucking rule come about? So, because it's all bullshit. Where's the one person who called about the Worm documentary or Anthony being banned at the Cellar? Where are those 2 people who called in with those questions who just sat on the line and never got their calls picked up? No, this is a bullshit thing to where I guarantee you Jim Norton put out the directive to, I think it's Pool Party Rob running the phones. I'm not answering anything about that fucking Worm documentary or about Anthony being banned at the Cellar crowd. If someone calls in, just tell them you already have someone else on the line. And then we'll just never talk about it. It's so fucking stupid. It's sad. I mean, like, mainly people just want to ask if you've seen the documentary, which he probably has. I mean, shit, what's already at like 50,000 something views? But I'm interested if you saw it. But frank with you, I'm more interested in, is Anthony banned from the fucking Comedy Cellar? That's what I want to know. And that whole situation going on. So, so you can give this, now they watch all my videos, so I don't know if this new policy they've instilled will be changed come tomorrow, but give it a try tomorrow. Try and call in, and if that pool party lying ass motherfucker says, I already got someone else on the line asking about that, say, so what? Hey, obviously you're not going to take that guy's call, so maybe they'll take mine. But that's your new bullshit excuse, and Jimmy apparently doesn't want to be answering any questions about that documentary.